Hey guys, it's Rich the Drama Queen, and I just wanted to check in with you guys during these quarantine times. But today I want to be a little bit more transparent and honest and just real. So I've not been working in a building since March 16th. And I won't be working in a building again. So it looks like until August. Well, probably end of July. I think that's when we actually start back, end of July. So it's a long time. This is just a long time. I'm in the house by myself at this time. My son likes to hang out and all kind of stuff. So he has been banned from the house while he's running out, hanging out, and doing all that stuff. But we do FaceTime often. I do visit my parents who live about 30 to 40 minutes from me once a week, and that's if they have been quarantining and staying at home like they should. So I don't have the strongest immune system, so that's why I really try. I do want to get out and do things too, but I try to some level still maintain social distancing and just, quarantining and all of that good stuff. So, but the thing about it is, I got to thinking about my daily routine. How can I maximize my use of time for me, to help others, just to do things I like, to help out, all kind of things, to keep my mind thinking and to grow professionally and all of this good stuff. So I thought, well, why not put this out and share it, because there may be some other people who might need to do a reflection on their daily routine. So this is certainly not to judge anyone at all. And I'm not a certified licensed professional counselor, if you will, but I am in the counseling field for the schools. So I just want to, like I said, put it out there because somebody else may be thinking or feeling the same thing. So, what I mean by reflecting on your daily routine, and again, no judgment, but as you reflect on your daily routine, like I've been reflecting on mine, and going through everything that I do throughout the day, throughout the week, and what has been happening since I've been out, there's a lot of time that I don't want to consider it just wasted time, but there's a lot of time to where things could have been done differently, or more things could have been done during the time that I didn't do anything. So, my daily routine is I wake up about, I don't know, 8:30 ish. Sometimes I've been having a hard time sleep, but I've been going online and I see that a lot of people have been having similar issues. So I've been having like weird dreams and all of this, but my schedule's been thrown off for the most part than what it normally has been. So I get up about, like I said, that time 8:30 ish. I feel like eating breakfast, so I've learned to cook more. So I try to stay away from a lot of bread, but I have perfected my French toast, and I do like chocolate chip pancakes. So every now and then I'll have that for breakfast, some grits, eggs, for my protein, and but not too many eggs, because I don't want to boost up my cholesterol level unnecessarily. And what did I say? Grits and sausage. So I found these turkey smoked sausages that are skinless, because the casing on the turkey sausage, a lot of times it's made of beef. Yeah, bet you didn't know that. I mean, the things you research and find out, I'm telling you. So when I found out that Kroger's had that back in stock, oh my gosh, I think I bought them out for the second time. So I keep that in my freezer, and then I take out, as I separate, I take that out. So that's mostly consists of my breakfast. Right after I eat, I drink hot tea. So I have green tea mixed with ginger or turmeric or echinacea. So I toggle between all of that to help boost my immune system. Of course, I add extra lemon, and then I add a little bit of honey, And then you might as well turn it into a fat burner through my research and add some apple cider vinegar and like a dash of cinnamon. Yeah, it's a whole concoction serving, having many benefits. Okay, so I drink that right after, and then when I was working from home, like I said, I wasn't in the building, but when I was working from home, I would go ahead and get online, check my emails. If I had a meeting, of course, be on top of that, and so forth. But since I don't have that, I'm going to, like I said, I have to readjust. So I like to go work out. After the tea, about an hour, hour and a half later, I like to go work out. So I will go running in the neighborhood or walking. Or I do have a treadmill in my garage. So I have been on that, but not as much. I may go outside. I'm looking out there now to my backyard. I have a nice fenced-in backyard. Thank you, Jesus. So sometimes I just want to do like my weights for a little bit of strength training outside. So I try to do some form of exercise every day. So some days I may feel really good and walk 5 miles. Some days I'm like, you barely getting 20 minutes out of me, but I'm going to do it. So then after that, I really want to increase my reading. So I found out that I need to put in my schedule a reading block. So I'm working on that. But I do like to read something. If it's an article, something to stimulate my mind. One of my former students wrote a book, so I'm trying to read that. I even thought about writing my own book because I'm so good at picking out plots in movies that I found out. Yes, and they're not all Tyler Perry plots. No, because everybody says they're predictable, which I don't think so, Tyler. Nothing against you at all, boo. But nonetheless, so I even thought about that, picking up, doing better with my writing and all of that. But nonetheless, so trying to work that in. After that, I will go back online, check more emails, do all of that. Then send out a couple of emails. And then I have found a lot of online classes that are free, some pertaining to my position, others just pertaining to leisurely fun. And some you have to pay for, and that's not bad, especially if it's a small fee. You're at home anyway, why not? So I have signed up for a couple of the free webinars on all kinds of things. And then I also have a paid one that I signed up for recently. It's a braiding class. So as you can almost see, I'm not going to take this off right yet because I just got up not too long ago, and I don't want you to see all of this glory up under here. But at any rate, so I'm practicing my braiding because I've not been able to get out to get my hair braided. So hopefully I will be able to be successful in that and learn how to do that. But I'm excited because it's keeping my mind going. It's not necessarily pertaining to work, of course, but it's just challenging my mind, and I'm learning a new skill. And then, of course, I've learned how to do something with my nails. A lot of people pick on me because I have short little fingers, but my nails are growing. So I researched some things I got from Amazon that I am using to strengthen my nails, as well as taking oral vitamins, or taking vitamins orally, however you want to say it, whatever, to also help with hair and skin and nails and all of that. I'm learning about different nail polishes and all of that good stuff. So so by then, like I said, I'm learning how to cook, so I don't necessarily do a meal prep because I don't know what I may feel like eating. I may feel differently because I am at home. So through my cooking, I may cook something for around 1-ish, 2-ish, and I'll eat then, or I'll save it till later for dinner. And then I love to watch TV, so I like thrillers, so I can work my mind and try to figure it out. And I do like comedies, but I don't watch a lot of comedies. But I do love to laugh. So I'll go on social media and look up Kevin Hart, and his Confessions of the Heart stories are really funny. Shout out to Kevin. And or somebody else, or whatever else is going on, I'll watch that. My church is heavily involved with social media, and they have a lot of programs throughout the day, throughout the week, that you can join in free, of course, and listen, or all kind of stuff. They got married classes, they got singles classes, they got just informational. They got I'm sure E. Dewey Smith doesn't mind me mentioning this because he's the one to put it out there, but he had a like a Friday night, I don't know, foolishness with the pastor, but it was just all fun. It was so he was really transparent, so you can really see what he's doing during, when he's not pastoring and in the community and all of that good stuff. So things like that, seeing what other people are doing, that not necessarily be nosy or to troll, as people say, other people, but to see that people are possibly in the same position I am, or even in the same mindset. We know for the most part we're in the same position because we all should be quarantining, but what about that mindset? Are we of the same mindset? Like, oh, I was just thinking about that. Oh my God, they mentioned that. So I connect with social media to do that. Different, like I said, I like to read articles and things like that. A couple of stories have been hitting the news that I've been researching, calling in, wanting to help. Can I make phone calls? Do I need to sign a petition? Can I share this information? Things like that. So I like to help. So I like to be involved, and that's what keeps me going. So then after I do all of that, it's later in the evening. So I don't spend a lot of time on the phone. I may call a person here or there, but honestly, I don't answer every single text like this. If I'm in the middle of something, I may not answer the call right then, but I try to get back to people. So I don't spend a lot of time on the phone, but I'm a very social person. So I'm still reflecting on that to see what's going on there. But I don't think it's a biggie. It's, no alarm, no cause for concern. But in my reflections, I'm thinking about, why is that? I have joined some Zoom happy hours to check in with friends I used to hang out with. So that's been really, really cool. I like that. Every now and then I might do something with this, my actual hair, and put on a little something, put on some makeup or whatever. And I just feel good. I like to have that connection every now and then. So that's a good thing for me. And then, like I said, later on in the evening, maybe I watch some more crime shows or thrillers or whatever the case may be, and eat dinner, or I try to eat before 8, trying to be a little bit more health conscious. Try to eat before 8, and after that, I guess I just kind of try to wind down because I've been having a problem sleeping. I'm looking at what I'm watching right before I lay down to go to bed. So, if I'm watching something and somebody was being chased and caught and killed, I don't want to go to bed and I'll dream about it. So I try to watch what I'm watching right before I go to bed. And then I'm trying to get on a better routine for going to bed. I'm trying to calm all the way down. I'm trying not to bring my phone, my iPad, got the TV blaring, and sometimes I may even have my music on with my little G boom in the background, all while I got in bed. That's not calming. So I need to bring that down so I can get in a calm mode, and I may be able to sleep a little better. So I'm researching that. But nonetheless, I go to sleep. I may wake up during the night, depending, like I said, if I'm having a bad dream, and and go from there. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's a red cardinal in my yard, and I researched and I was told it's so close to me. Like if I opened my sliding glass door, I could touch it. But I researched and I found out that red cardinals are visits from heaven from people who have passed on. So that is really interesting. I don't know if it's a male or female cardinal. I'm not sure, but it's the only bird in my yard, and it was so close. So I had to tell you that. Anyway, okay, stay with me. So I wake up through the night sometimes, and it could be a nightmare. It could be just can't sleep. It could be like I can't really pinpoint what I was thinking about, just wide awake. So I will sometimes I'll pray. I'll say, Lord, please help me to go back to sleep. I don't know what's going on. Let my mind, calm down. Let me just go back to sleep. And the majority of the time it happens. It really does. And then I'll get up. But I'm so conditioned. As you can see, didn't get enough sleep last night. But I'm so conditioned to getting up at a certain time, 8-ish, 8:30-ish. that I'll still, no matter what time I go to bed, I'll still wake up that time. But, it is what it is. So I think when my body gets really tired, it'll let me know and I will go take a nap. It is what it is. And that's pretty much my day to day, give or take. So again, I wanted to bring some awareness, and I can't say enough, it's no judgment, but I would encourage you to go through your daily routine. So for instance, on Monday when you reflected and you stayed in bed all day because you were upset, maybe they laid you off, you're getting your unemployment, but you miss your interaction with people. So you missed maybe the amount of money you were getting before you got laid off, even though I know they had a boost in the amount for unemployment. Nonetheless, maybe it's still less than what you're making, so you're missing that. Maybe you have young kids at home or whatever the case may be. So maybe Monday you spent all day in bed. You were upset, you were sad, you said it was self-care. Okay, great. Again, no judgment zone. Really, if I could rewind it real quick, I probably would take that out. But it's a point to this. So follow me to Tuesday. So Tuesday, you say you couldn't get up. You self-caring again. And so you stayed in bed all day again. Okay, fine. All right. Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday rolls around. And you get on social media and everybody's saying, oh, you know what, it's self-care time. This is the time to take care of you. You self-quarantining, don't feel bad about it, this, that, and the other, do you? And you say, okay, yeah, that's right. So I'm going to stay in bed all day again. So the memes that you just read on social media that you think were a word for you, that it was okay for you to go back to bed, they didn't know you were in bed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday too. So, sis, bruh, you might have read that wrong. So as you reflect about your daily routines, I really, really, really want you to think long and hard, not to be hard on yourself, but to reflect in purpose, if you will. Meaning, as I'm sitting here reflecting, I didn't do this, or this, but I got my rest. Is it really just rest? Is it really that you needed 5 days, all day in bed of just rest? Or is it that you rested during that time, but you were also worrying, stressing, depressed? Was all of that included? Well, then that's not just resting. That's not just self-care. That can become an issue. It can. So you're going to have to figure out for yourself how to make that better for you. Going to social media, looking on social media, reading other people's stories, reading what they're doing, looking at memes, laughing, feeling sad for somebody, crying, or whatever the case may be, are good emotions, if you will, but that's not your life, okay? You have control over your life. So if you're falling into a place that is unfamiliar to you, that is out of the norm, and you're way left, I want you to take care of that. I want you to take notice of that first. That's why it's good to reflect in purpose and then figure out what would be best for you. Like I said, I'm trying to maintain my workouts for my body, my health. As you can see, I got on my little workout gear. And I found out about a challenge. Apparently it's this challenge going around with the 14-day ab thing, and I plan on recording some of that and posting some, I guess a review or what I found for me, what worked for me, what didn't work or whatever. Hopefully that'll help somebody else. But that's something I'm working on. And like I said, cooking, just, all of that. Still while quarantining, as well as self-care, real, true self-care. And, but again, like I said when I started the video, there are a lot of areas that I see, maybe not necessarily wasted time, but areas as I reflect in purpose about things that I can do now, I guess, not necessarily to make up for time, but adjust my routines a little bit to be more effective for me. I'm not going to work myself to death. That's not going to happen. But I am going to find ways to be a little bit more effective for me. For me. Okay? So, like I said, I just wanted to put this out there because I kind of had an aha moment today as I reflected, as I was looking up things on social media. And so I just wanted to share. All right. Well, guys, I'll see you later. Do what you can do today. Rock 10. Get it in. Whatever you need to do for yourself. Get it done. Get it done. You cannot finish it if you don't start it. Reflect and purpose, guys.